and making it accessible to the public.
A joyful event as renowned former Setswana newsreader shared his experience at the SABC. Masego Matjila, who joined the SABC during 1980s as an on-air radio personality for Radio Setswana, which later became Motsweding FM, received an honorary doctorate in humanities from the Northwest University's Mahikeng campus. This was in recognition of his outstanding achievement in promoting Setswana and other languages through his work as a public broadcaster. During his lecture, Matjila called on media industry to promote indigenous languages in their publishing space.
Colonialism brought Afrikaans and English in Africa, and those languages are highly recognized. Our very original languages, indigenous languages, are dying because the people who are carrying the baton are no longer there, and those who are supposed to carry on, they are relaxing. They are not doing much to make sure that they sustain our indigenous languages.
The Indigenous Languages Media in Africa, a research entity at the Northwest University, says failure to use indigenous languages excludes many news consumers in the continent.
The majority of our people still speak these languages. These are the languages that they are very much comfortable in. These are the languages through which they can receive information and understand information and also communicate their own views on issues in the society. So without the use of these languages, without promoting these languages and using it very well, we are excluding a lot of people from the conversations that we are having in the country, because they cannot understand most of the things that we say in the English language, and they can also not speak the English language in such a way that they will be able to get their opinions, their views across.
Those who attended the lecture say they have learned a lot.
The lecture was very informative, and it got to teach me that the language of Setswana is not just a spoken language, but it's a language that we can work with, and we can develop a lot of things from the language. Even with the broadcasting, it taught us some of the things that we didn't know, that Setswana language can be so broad.
Media as a whole can contribute a lot in terms of preserving indigenous languages, because indigenous languages are becoming more threatened because of the dominant languages that we find ourselves interacting with on our daily basis, which is English.
Matjila has urged the government to put in place policies that will govern the usage of indigenous languages in the media industry. He says this will assist aspiring media practitioners to not forget their mother tongue. I'm Zebron Maine in Mahikeng, Northwest.